Yeah, so like, so plants actually have feelings and emotions just like humans do. You know what I'm saying? So, plants are alive just like we are. A plant actually has feelings and emotions. Yes, I said it, I'm gonna say it again. A plant has feelings and emotions. It is a living organism. This is why some people say, you should talk to your plants or speak to them because they can communicate back. There's a certain connection that we have with nature. You need to get back in tune with that, especially tapping into what we call the Schumann resonance. That is a certain pitch. That is the Earth's vibrational frequency. Again, it's called the Schumann resonance. It's spelled, if I'm not mistaken, it's spelled SCHUMAN resonance. RESONANCE. And that is, again, that is the name for Earth's vibrational frequency. And when you tune into her frequency, it puts you in such a state of balance and equilibrium. You can't even explain the level of peace and calmness when you tap into that. And it's a certain healing that can take place when you do that. But talking back about the trees and the plants, which is all earth energy because they're rooted in Mother Earth. You can talk to these plants. And again, plants and trees also have emotions and feelings. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a plant that's not really, that's sad because it'll start to wilt. You could tell a plant that's happy and joyful. If you look at a plant that's in nature, I ain't talking, not even the plants that's in your home outside. I'm talking about the plants outside in nature. Like, you can see them like swaying back and forth. Like, you can see a plant that's alive. The stems may just flare out. Like, a plant can be welcoming you with open arms. You have to know how to communicate with that plant because you are one with it. Or you should be. You know what I'm saying? You're not different from that plant. That plant needs water and sunlight in order to survive. That plant needs water and sunlight. It's at its most happiest moments. So what do you think happens to you, human? You need water and sunlight. As a melanated being here, as a melanated person, you need water and sunlight. Your body is made up of 75% to 80% water. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get sunlight, vitamin D, if you don't get sunlight, you don't exist. You can't sit in the house all the time. Like, people that stay in the house and don't get sunlight tend to be in lower moods, tend to deal more with depression. You know what I'm saying? They tend to be out of tune. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to look at yourself just like you look at those plants. Those plants need water and sunlight. And what happens when they get that, what they need? They grow and they thrive. So the same thing can happen to you. You must get that natural sunlight to activate your melanin, and you will begin to grow spiritually once you get that. That's energy. That's energy, yo. You know what I'm saying? See, it's these concepts that we have to remember, man. Like, people just don't really take all of this into consideration. It sounds foreign to some people, but there is a direct correlation and connection between everything. Everything is connected. Nothing is separate. The collective consciousness, excuse me. So yeah, making sure that you get everything that you need, man, for real. If you ever want to know what's going on the planet, man, just look at nature. Nature will tell you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Getting out in nature will also help you increase your spiritual downloads. You know what I'm saying? Taking both shoes and socks off, standing on that ground, walking barefoot in nature. You know what I'm saying? Go to the forest, walk barefoot through that forest. Shit, walk barefoot through it. You know what I'm saying? Do that. This is how you really tap into the Schumann resonance. You know what I'm saying? Just walk barefoot through that motherfucker, man. Like, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that. It's what we do, man. And it's not my goal or my obligation to try to sit here and just tell, you know what I'm saying, niggas like, you should do this. You don't know. I'm just simply giving you the information. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day, man, you know, but you have to make an individual choice. You know what I'm saying? You can't continue doing the same thing expecting a different result, man. You just can't, bro. Like, you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you really that concerned about how you feel, if you really that concerned about raising your frequency, if you really want to tap in spiritually, if you know what I'm saying, if you want things to shift in your favor, but you don't want to do the work, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do what it takes. If you want to improve your health, or, you know, whatever it may be, and you don't want to do the work, like,